Munchkin Land Gone Wrong. That was the name of this stage at the 2015 Smith & Wesson IDPA Indoor National Championships. And there was a lot going on that could go wrong. First of all, the stage was absolutely beautiful. It was so colorful. Of course, you had the Wizard of Oz theme, you had moving lollipops, some no-shoots, and then some really tough targets. Plus, this stage also featured something called a self-start. Now, the vast majority of the time in IDPA, you'll find that you'll get an audio start. That means that basically the safety officer is going to say, "Are you ready? Stand by," and then push a button, beep, and you go. But in a self-start scenario, you are actually responsible for starting the time. And it's really no big a deal. I basically just give myself the commands in my head. So after I get into the position where it's all set and ready to go, and the safety officer says, "All right, you're good to go," in my brain, I actually say, "Are you ready? Stand by," and then I give myself a little mental beep so that I can charge hard into the stage. But the problem with self-starts comes if you actually forget that the stage is a self-start, because you could be standing there, just waiting, and then you're looking over your shoulder, like, when is this dude gonna give me the commands? And you turn to look at them, and they're like, "It's a self-start stage." You feel embarrassed, or it's just that tiny little bit of an incident that can get you off your game, make you forget what you want to do. And in a stage like this one, with so much going on between the difficult targets, the moving no-shoots, and the different setups, yeah, it can be a tough thing. So again, just a quick tip, treat self-starts just like you would any other starts. Just give the command in your head and you'll be okay. Okay, now that we've got that taken care of, the rest of the stage. Right off the bat, you had 3 challenging hard cover targets from that first position where you had to assume cover. And they were set a ways out there. That zebra target is what we call the hard cover on both sides, was definitely the most challenging, so you had to make sure that you took a little bit extra time to get your hits before advancing to position 2. Now, position 2 was set up so that you had a lot of available space that you could actually move into. And a lot of people were very tempted to go to the rightmost side of position 2 because that would mean they would have to run less to get to position 3. But with the way that the lollipops and that moving no-shoot obscure the 3 targets that you had to shoot from that position, I opted to go all the way to the left to have the easiest shots on the target and the most exposure for those targets so that I wouldn't get confused or have to wait too long. And so I figured, a couple extra steps of movement versus that security of having a better chance of getting my hits on the target. Yeah, it was a very simple decision for me. At position 3, you had to take a knee. And at this point, if you had any hopes of trying to time this target array and the moving lollipops with the no-shoot, that's probably gone all out the window at this point. So it's kind of just pick a target, stay with it, and go. And I tried to do that, but I did get a little bit confused with all of the motion and what I needed to see and what ports I needed to engage the targets through. And so it added a little bit of extra time. But all in all, I was happy with the stage. I survived it. The important thing to remember is that it still comes down to your hits on the target. So you want to make sure you watch those sights, be easy on the trigger so that you can post a good score. there you have it. I survived Munchkin Land Gone Wrong from this year's match. If you have any questions about this stage or any of the other stages from the 2015 Smith & Wesson IDPA Indoor National Championships, post them in the comments below. If you like this video format, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button while you're at it. If you aren't already a subscriber, thank you if you are. Special thank you to Anthony Cruz of the Shooter's Mindset for helping me with the video, and of course the amazing staff of the Indoor Nationals. I have a couple more stage breakdown videos to do for you before I put together a compilation video from the entire match, so stay tuned for that and more, and until next time, be safe and have fun.